right now. It's going to be 2 points, or sorry, 2 minutes total points. It'll be cumulative. We decided which way it was going to go during the break. And you have the American competitor, obviously, Andy Kranowski in red, and the Canadian competitor from Toronto in white. Now they're going to go for 2 minutes. It doesn't make any difference what kind of points they have. See, Andy's doing very well. His unorthodox fighting style is paying off for him. White point. Nice back fist by Andy. The center referee for this match is Sensei Don Benoit from Sudbury Giroux. And I can tell you that we always get good sponsorship and good support from Sudbury Giroux at the Mid-Canada Karate Championships. And Sensei Benoit is very experienced at tournaments. That's why he's a center referee. Actually, there's an awful lot of friendship between the schools in Sudbury. Well, you're going to have to sit back right now and write down the scores all the time, because I'm going to lose track of the tabulation as we go along, because they're writing them down. Time has just been called. That's one of the trademarks of Andy Kranowski. He's always got a smile on his face. He's an excellent sportsman, a real gentleman. Same thing, you have Buzz Smith on the American team, obviously, and you have Dennis Dallaire on the Canadian team. We try and get a small section of different styles of competitor for the Canadian and American team. You can see one of them had 1 foot outside. I'll try and keep you informed of the points as we go along, as best I can. Now the winners of the Canada versus United States will be receiving plaques. There'll be 5 team members on each team. Right now it's running 6-2 for the United States.
Thank you.
Okay. This time was a unanimous point for the Canadians. Dennis Dallaire got a good point. Okay, it's 7-3 right now on the score sheet. Zoom lenses are absolutely terrific, you know, when you can go right in there. You can see a lot of the competitors and spectators stay around to watch it, even though it's a really, really long day for each other. I mean, for both competitors and spectators. Because those wooden bench seats they're not too easy to sit on all day long. Right now you're looking at 8-3 for the United States, and time just stopped. So that's the way it's going to stay right now after a couple of matches. You'll notice the little irony that's going on there right now, that Gaylene is not wearing a belt. Therefore, they have a problem on where they're going to put the red tag. Gaylene is fighting. She's from Traverse City, Michigan. She's fighting Jean Arrieta of Sudbury. Now, they're at the same rank, and Gaylene is a very, very hard competitor. She loves to compete. Normally we don't have men and women competing against each other, but in the Canada versus USA Team Championships, what we're trying to do is, because it is totally a fun thing and we know that there'll be no contact whatsoever, what we're trying to do is make it fun and say that the Q ranks and not just the black belts should be competing. And we're, like I said before, we're trying to be very fair and very open. And for a woman to be fighting a man when they both know that they're going into this division to enjoy themselves and there's not going to be any aggression or anything, it's really, really good. And that's what these two are doing right now. And you can see that Gaylene is definitely holding her own, because they're at the same level, right? And right now it's 9-5 for the United States over Canada. So Canada's going to have to really go. We have one set of what we call Q or under black belts that are competing, and that's these two that were chosen. And it's an honor for these people to get picked for, to do representation for their country. And also, these are the same competitors that have been competing all day long. So they're all tired, but they're all having a good time. This is a fun aspect of the training. Even at least to know that you've had a chance or an opportunity one time in your life to fight for your country. That point was for Jean Arrieta White. There's another reverse punch. I think it'll be called. No, not enough. Not enough judges seen it. Only 2 saw that reverse punch go in, but remember, it's got to be 3. Oh, time has just been called. There's a good shot of Gaylene. Traverse City, she's a Kuntao stylist, Indonesian style. There's her instructor, Buzz Smith, there. And next one's up will be John Reed and Andy Spooner. And right now it's 9-6 for the United States over Canada. This should be the last match coming up right now. Right now you see right now you see these competitors. They know that they're the last ones up, because the last ones, you know that after the under black belts get up, your next match is the last one, because we run black belts first to try and set up the points for them. Then we put in the Q belts to have a nice break, and then we run the last of the black belts to make up the points. John Reed did a nice rage hand. Andy is doing very well. He's a Shodan Ho first degree black belt half grade. This is his first tournament as a black belt, and it's very difficult for him. John Reed is a very seasoned black belt. He's been competing in a black belt division for years and years. So So Andy is doing very well. He's holding his own against John. Boom. It's got to be nerve-wracking, not just competing as a black belt for your first tournament, but also competing as part of the Canadian team. Andy Spooner trains at Oriental Arts Academy, and we thought it would be good experience for him to get on the Canadian team and become a part of it. It's not only good experience, but it's good fun. And you get good support from everybody around you. All the team members have to line up. The winner will be the American team, and they will be receiving plaques. See the two teams lining up. That's the American team you're looking at right there. Andy Karnowski, Galen. Sensei Benoit has just announced that the American team has won, you know, and it's good sportsmanship. That there's a lot of experience over there on that American team. That's terrific. You notice both teams are going across to congratulate each other. They had a good time. They enjoyed that. Okay, we're going to take a short break, and the next event you're going to see will be the self-defense.